Hi, welcome to our Villa demo. I'll walk you through this demo. Okay, so firstly, we can either continue as guests, which would limit us to specific functions like only being able to search for recyclables and the location of recycling bins, or we can log in and become a registered users, which will give us things like access to accumulation of points as well as the leaderboards. So let me go ahead to create an account. And you can see here that we have implemented Cloudflare to prevent bot attacks. Okay, and we've also implemented a two-factor authentication where we actually bought our own domain to verify that users' emails are real. Okay, now let me go ahead and log in. Okay, yeah, great. As you can see now that we are logged in, we actually have access to more features. Okay, we've also implemented a user interface that can switch between light mode and dark mode. Personally, I prefer light mode, so let's just stick with that. And this is an overview of our landing page. It actually tells first-time users what Binla is about, which is about building recycling habits through gamified features and also helping all of the users to locate the specific recycling facilities within Singapore. And here we have a current news, which does a live web scraping every once in a while. As you can see, the latest updated news was actually yesterday, um, of relevant recycling and green news. And this is a space where people who are looking to become more green can actually learn about relevant news. Okay, and now let me jump into the main feature. Okay, so now moving on to our key feature, which is allowing users to actually locate the relevant recycling facilities near them. Currently, there is no such market solution in Singapore, and we actually did this based off a data set from NEA, which consists of a list of recycling facilities for e-waste, textile waste, as well as general recycling purposes. So actually, what you can see that the minute I come into this page, it actually already knows where my location is, which is right here, and we'll locate a bunch of recycling facilities near me. But of course, I can go ahead and input my current house address, and it will show the closest recycling facility here, which is a general recycling bin. But of course, we can also go ahead to filter by functionality. If I want to, for example, only look at e-waste bins rather than recycling and textile bins, then it will actually locate the nearest e-waste bins that are near me. Okay, and for example, this is actually like ranked according to the distance near me. And if I want to navigate to this particular bin, yeah, we actually call a Google Maps external API to help us locate that particular bin. And we can, as how you use a Google Map, either walk there, navigate by public transport, drive, or even cycle. And this actually gives detailed navigation instructions. Okay, so one of the major pain point is that we anticipate this entire idea of recycling and using this recycling app to redeem points is that there might be some opportunists who try to like fool the system, right, and claim that they have recycled when they actually didn't recycle, which is why we have this scanner component, which is divided into two different use cases. Firstly, is the chatbot, and the chatbot is for people who are not too sure whether this item they have in mind is actually recyclable. And this process actually democratizes the knowledge on whether, people can recycle. So basically, our personal AI assistant chatbot will return a confidence level whether this item that you described is actually recyclable. And then it will actually identify a bunch of location of the corresponding recycling facility, which in this case is the e-waste. And there will be a navigation option for you to navigate there. However, in order to make this process more robust, we actually only activate this feature when you're within 200 meters of the recycling facility. Okay, so now let's go to the other use case where, for example, I just want to scan a metal can. I'm kind of sure that the metal can be recycled, but to redeem the points, I do have to go through this verification process. Okay, so it says that here, confidence percent is 98% and then proceeds to identify a bunch of recycling facilities. And of course, the nearest one is just downstairs to me. So it actually activates this recycling verification feature. So say I try to be funny and I upload this particular video, which I honestly just screen recorded from CNA as shown here. As you can see, this is currently sent for review because the bin type match is unclear and the trust score is actually below the approval threshold. Okay, additionally, we also have this game features that tries to teach people how to correctly recycle through like gamified efforts. By playing this game, we can actually accumulate points, and points, of course, it all goes towards redeeming prices later on. Okay, so beyond games, we also have this community feature. So as you can see here, people from around the regions, they can actually post about their recycling efforts and other people can comment on it and we can like their posts and we can leave comments. We can also share this post that we might find meaningful to each of our social media accounts. And additionally, we can also go ahead and create our new post if we have any recycling efforts that we want to share about. So this entire layout actually emulates very popular um, web layout of social media such as Instagram as well as Facebook. Okay, so beyond the feed, we also actually have this leaderboard feature that is supposed to inspire healthy competition amongst the districts. Okay, so just now I've talked about accumulating points a lot of times, and these points can actually be used to redeem rewards under the rewards tab. Currently, I have 0 points because I've not done anything that allows me to accumulate points. I've not posted, and all of the recycling videos I've uploaded are not approved yet. So on this note of approval, I actually want to bring you to our other view, which is this admin view. So there are three additional use cases that the admin can do, which is admin, view reports, and video reviews. Let's go into video reviews. You actually be able to see that the admin can actually review the video that I just uploaded. For example, if the admin thinks that this is actually a valid recycling video, they can actually go ahead to manually approve this, while Gemini has actually identified that maybe this shouldn't be approved. But either ways, I'll go ahead and approve this. Okay, now that I've approved this, if I actually go back to my user interface, I'll see that there's an immediate reflection of points being accumulated. Lastly, about the profile page, in terms of settings, we actually have the 4 common languages used in Singapore. Additionally, we can also report issues or suggestions, and these suggestions will actually be reflected to the admin. Okay, so on this note, I will switch back to the admin view again, and we'll be able to actually see the suggestion that I just made. In view, they can also add bins if there are new recycling facilities. For example, I just need to click here and then add it to the database.